Give me a second. I need to listen to this. Fucking love this theme. Well, the year is 2012. The Spider-Man reboot, The Amazing Spider-Man, is in theaters, and the Avengers just came out. And confused fanboys couldn't explain why Spider-Man doesn't help the Avengers. Times were much simpler. The Avengers was directed by Joss Whedon, the man who infiltrated DC and Warner Bros. To sabotage 2017's Justice League. That is what he did, right? Right? It stars a lot of people, pretty much almost everyone who's been in a Marvel movie up to this point. After Loki's exile from Asgard, he meets a dude with some really nasty hands who gives him the scepter and a job to do, to bring the Tesseract to him. Right as the movie starts, Loki succeeds at this, and desperate times call for desperate measures, and so Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury must activate the Avengers Initiative. Their mission, get the cube back from Loki and stop the attack against New York. Avengers, in my opinion, is a timeless movie. I have rewatched it multiple times, and I still get goosebumps at the spinning shot of all the heroes in New York. I mean, look at this. Joss Whedon did an incredible job bringing all these heroes together for the first time on the big screen. The feeling of seeing all these characters on the screen in one frame, interacting and learning to work together, is something that can barely be put to words. The film is perfectly paced and extremely fun, and it's all thanks to the incredible cast, great dialogue, and witty banter between the characters. Here, they have to learn to work together to put their differences aside and act as a team. And even though we don't see them doing that till the final act, their scenes throughout the movie are good enough to hold it up strongly. The action scenes are extremely fun, and the comedy is also good. This movie is pretty funny at times, and it knows when to use its comedy. And when it wants to stick to its guts and have an emotional moment, it does just that. Nowadays, it feels like Marvel movies can't have an emotional moment without butting a joke in to take the moment away. And yes, spoiler alert, I am talking about the scene right after Coulson dies. The movie holds back its humor for a good while after that and embraces the emotion. And real quick, if the Captain America trading cards were really in Coulson's locker and not in his jacket, how come it's got blood? Did Nick Fury go out of his way to dip them in fake blood? I feel like I need to see this scene. Honestly, if you were to tell me in 2012 that 6 years from now we're going to have a third Avengers movie and it would look like this?
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I hope they remember you.
I would not believe you. And I still don't. The third act of this movie was extremely well done. The invasion of the Chitauri in New York City and the beam of blue light shooting up to the sky. Cliché, but well done, I guess. I love this movie so much. I don't have a lot of flaws with it. The aspect ratio, maybe. It could have used a little bit of widescreen to give it a more dramatic feel, but that's just nitpicking at this point. Also, they have several continuity errors, but like I said, I'd just be nitpicking if I went through those. And this is not a flaw, more of an unanswered question. Was it ever established that Loki knows the Mind Stone is inside the scepter? I don't remember if it was. If you haven't seen Avengers yet, you definitely should. It succeeds at pretty much everything. Most importantly, it is very rewatchable after 6 years. I definitely recommend buying this movie. It's an honorable addition to the collection. I give this movie 8 well-cooked geese out of 10. I really love this movie, and I don't think I'll get tired of it anytime soon. But anyways, thank you for watching. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to use a little boy's wee-wee room.